Welcome to the ANPS channel, students. Welcome to the part 3 of Society and Sociology. Today I'm going to discuss how sociology is to concern about the value and norms. Okay, so here you can definitely see that we have seen that in our previous video, observations and some of the behavioral aspects are led on. So here, but the focus is not on the normal pursue. It is the concern about, we have definitely see that they ought to be as the goal that people should pursue. It concern is with the way they functions at actual of societies. Will sociology see how sociology is of religion is different from our theoretical study? For different types of empirical study, society is an important what the sociologists do, and however do not mean that sociologists are concerned with the values. It only means that when sociologist studies a society, the sociologist is willing to observe, collect findings, even they are not to her his personal liking also. So we have seen that many things apart from that particular area, like few things are really weird on that particular area. Like sociologists, when a normal person are explaining something, okay, they use some common sense or common knowledge, but sociological persons are always looking above on norms and values, and sometimes it's too much extremes that normal people can't help it. So from here, sociology is too concerned about the value and norms. So types of social norms we can see from here. Folkaway norm that stems from organized and casual interactions. Somehow we can definitely go through that manner behavior in our parents more. That norms that structure the difference between right and wrong, the good angel side and demon side and on us. And taboo, what is taboo? Strong negative norms violating results in extreme disgust. Like, I just want to let you know a few things. Like we have already seen some tattoo persons existent in our world. Basically few persons, those who are believing that we are occult persons and we have to do that particular types of many kinds of tattoo in their bodies, they are creating some taboo regarding other persons, those who are not having taboo. Okay, so that creating a taboo which is represents strong negative norms and violating results in extreme disgust. Basically, we normal people feel that those who are not getting tattoos in their whole bodies, we feel that if that particular persons have their whole body have tattoo, sometimes he that particular negative persons, but which is clearly not. So that's why we are kind of believing our stereotype mentality above beyond the sociologist. And law, what's our law making norm that is formally inscribed at all state or federal levels. Next thing is for the empirical study related part, we have seen what is empirical study here, the research background study. Okay, you can definitely see from here the empirical study is a part of a sociology. Yes, this is a research based background. How empirical study work or how empirical research cycle work. Observation, yes, we are a social being, we definitely observe few things from our society. Inductions, we can definitely grasp few things, basic things from society as per daily notion wise what's going on in our life. Deduction, in that particular types of memory we can definitely see definitely collect some good amount of knowledge and delete some bad amount of knowledge. And then testing in our mind. Okay, we analyze in our mind that amount of memory or that amount of collections from the whole day, it's good or bad. No, we have to collect from this. Okay, and after that evaluations. Okay, in the end of the day, in the night time when you are going to bed, that time also we evaluate ourselves that what basically we have done with this life. That particular types of research things going to the empirical study. Now if we are talking about that particular parts of a society, both the negative, if we're talking about values, okay, if we put values in a middle portions, so we can definitely see from that particular area that we are parts of a society. Okay, our values, both negative and positives, are there. Formal and informal behaviors that totally led to that particular values we have done. We have certain situations to behave like that, like a formal and informal way, and relate to the sanctions. Like in somehow, if we do informal behavior in a formal institutions, then we need to sanction few things. Okay. Next thing is Peter Berger, who was a Austrian American sociologist. He was also a sociologist, but he warned about sociologists one more thing, that Peter Berger, just want to let you know particular thing. Peter L. Berger, an unusual but the effective comparison, make the point. Okay, he said that all sociologists are spies. Okay, he basically commanded that word. All sociologists are spies. Peter L. Berger. You can definitely see from that particular area, and you can definitely see that sociologist or a spy person, okay, already missed his point. He also hit himself how he defined that particular thing. In any political, military, in any political or military conflict of advantage, the capture information used by the intelligence organs and opposing side, but this is so only because good intelligence consists the information free of bias. If a spy does his or her reporting in a terms of his ideology, ambitious, his and her superiors, and his and hers reports are useless not only to the enemy if the latter should capture them, but also to the spy's own side. The sociologist is a spy in very much the same way. His and her job is to report accurately as his and her can about the certain terrain. Basically, he wants to say that if a particular person, if you are a sociologist person and you can observe the society minutely, okay, and you give your statements, then you have to do your statements accurately. No need to add any types of norms and values in there. Like if you are a working professions, you work for another country, okay, basically you have to give some information from your rival country, the accurate information. If you put any kinds of, if you feel on that particular time, no, I'm a sociologist person, then you put some norms and values, then your information is valueless. So you have to be very meticulous about your information, about your work. He just wants to say that. Okay. You can definitely see from here, naturalistic science and human science have a differential behavior. How we can definitely see from here that Peter L. Berger, after Peter L. Berger's statements, sociology kind of a deal with the scientific way. How we can definitely see sociology is a form of beginning understood the science, unlike the commonsensical observation or the philosophical reflections, theological commentaries. Sociology is bound by the scientific canons produced here. It means that the statements of sociologists arrives through an observation certain rules. We can see from here the evidences of the allow other to check on the repeat and develop his and her findings further. There has been considerable debate within the sociology about the difference between the natural science and human science, between the quantitative and qualitative research, and we do not enter this here, but what the relevant here, the sociology observation and the analysis follow certain rules that can be checked upon by others. In the next section, we compare the common sense knowledge will have the perhaps. So, procedures of the manner which sociology conduct its observation society. Chapter 5 of this book will provide you the common sense knowledge, and the sociologists do how they go studying society and elaborate the difference between sociology and common sense knowledge. But before moving to that, they also do the natural science and human science difference from here, how it's are there. You can definitely see it from that particular area. Natural science, okay. Natural science are the study of the natural itself, and it involves, like, basically few sociological persons are really face dilemma that sociology is a portion of natural science or a human science. Okay. Natural science, what natural science basically deals with, the natural science are the study of natural itself, and it involves the usage of theory and experiments, conduct inquiries based of research. It also makes use of observation of world around us to explain certain form of phenomena. You can definitely see the examples are chemistry, physics and biology. Each and every one have their own notions and experiments and living values in society there. And what is human science? Human science are the study as well as the interpretation of experiments, activities and constructs and artifacts associated with the human beings. Examples of human science are psychologies are there, which is totally related to the human traits. Economics, which totally related to the society's basic needs and upgoing conditions of the economic condition as well as the earning things. Anthropology, the human evolutions. Okay, so sociology totally go with the human science portion because it's related to the society. Okay, next thing is they want to talk about sociology versus common sense. But before moving into that part, we have to look around sociology and common sense area from that area. That we have been how sociological knowledge different from the theological and philosophical observation. Likewise, sociology is different from the common sense observation. The common sense explanations are generally based on may be called naturalistic or individualistic. Okay, because you have seen that you have if anyone give you questions in front of you, on directly you can give the answer in a very naturalistic and common sense way. But if you give a question a sociologist person on that particular timing, he have notion to create a complexity to give an answer as per norms and value wise. So for behavior, rest of assumptions, one can really identify the natural and reasons of behavior. Now from here, sociology thus breaks away from both common sense and observation ideas as well as the philosophical thought. It does not always even generally lead to the spectacular results, but meaningful and unsuspectful connections can be reached only by the shifting through the masses and connections. Great advancement in sociological knowledge. So it's have been made by the generally and incrementally, only rarely by a dramatic breakthrough. And sociology has a body of concept, methods of data, matter, how losing the coordinators are there. This cannot be substituted by the common sense, and common sense is unreflectively sense of does not questions its origin, or in the words it asks itself, why do I hold this view? The sociology must read ask about the any of our beliefs and about ourselves, and no matter of the cherished in this really. So both the systematic questioning approach sociology derived and from the border of tradition scientific investigations are emphasized on. So apart from this, if you look around that particular area, you can definitely see that sociology versus common sense. Okay, sociology or social science, research backgrounds are there, academics are there, anyone and everyone can answer in a common sense vibe. Respected knowledge, body of knowledge you have, if you have to give answer as a sociologist do. Personal, as per personal experience, a normal person gave her common sense wise example. Objectives, methods to obtain and correct concrete data and facts. If a sociological person have to go for any kind of answer, he or she have particular concrete data in their minds. There are many stories, opinion and assumptions are related with the common sense. Next thing is careful records of observation. Yes, when a sociological person give their speech, they have certain observations and careful records among from that. and rumors, legends, and what we read, conservations are totally go for the common sense portions, accumulations of verifiable data, like very some verified data, again and again verified data, that it will have norms and values, it's totally go with the society or not flow with the society. As per that types of accumulation, sociological person refer their representations. What we read, conservation and stereotype myths are there. Some information are tested by the sociological person, quantifiable and statistical data also represented by the sociological persons, and few stereotype things, what we superficially believe and what it seems to be, we also describe that particular types of thing. So we can definitely see from that area that sociology thus breaks away from, does not always lead to the spectacular results, but be meaningful, and the unsuspectful connections can be reached only the shifting through the masses and the connections, and great advances in the sociological knowledge have been made, and generally and incrementally by a dramatic breakthrough. Sociology has a body of concepts and methods of data, and no matter how loosely coordinated, cannot be substituted by the common sense. Common sense is an unreflected sense. It does not questions on its own origins, like why do I hold a specific view. Okay, like sometimes we can definitely go for an answer, and after that we question ourselves that why I'm saying like that particular things, I should not supposed to say like that particular things. That is our common sense denote. Okay, so apart from this, we can both systematic and questionings approach of sociology derived from the border of traditions of scientific investigation. The emphasis of the scientific procedures can be understood only if we go back time and understand the context of the social situations within which the sociological perspective emergence as sociology was the great influence and development by the modern science. Now if we look around that particular area, so definitely one sociological person answer and common sense view holder persons, you can definitely go through it. Like poverty, okay, if I'm giving, if any person or if any teacher giving a sociological person same question for the explanation part and the normal person, the naturalistic view holder or common sense holder people say that people are poor, because that people are poor basically they basically told that types of naturalistic view on their mind, that people are poor because of afraid of work, come from problematic families, are unable to budget properly, suffer from low intelligence and shiftlessness. You can definitely see from here the total blame on society. Okay, that that particular persons are poor. Why? Because they are afraid of work. They are coming from problematic families. Their regions are not so proper. They kind of don't have a budget properly and suffer from shiftlessness. That particular types of thing. They totally throw the blame of society as well as the person. On the other hand, the sociological view holder persons, they said contemporary poverty caused of a structure inequality in a class of society is experienced by those who are suffer from chronic irregularity of work and low wages. So you can definitely discriminate or definitely see the discrimination as well as the differences from which is the kind of easy answer and which is the hard answer. Okay, here sociological person, as per his views and norms, he just wants to say that if a person have a particular or faces poverty, okay, it means that he have inequality or structure of inequality or class of society and experience so hard. But also that particular person, we can definitely see that those who are suffer from chronic irregularity, because that particular person don't have any interest to work, that's why he faces. So you can definitely see in naturalistic view the persons who can blame easily in society as well as person, but as per sociologist, he don't even try to blame on society. He or she will just blame that particular person who have that shiftlessness or that don't have that same interest to go for a work. Okay, understand? That is the particularly, that is basically go for the common sense and sociological view from that particular area. Okay, next session I will discuss of some inequalities, pluralities and inequalities which is existing on in our household surfaces. Okay, from unexpected conditions. Okay, so thank you, stay tuned for next session, see you soon, take care.